All right. Are we live yet? Are we live yet? It looks like we're live. Are we live?
I think we are.
Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We are live, baby. What is up, everyone? Holy crap. Whew. I actually just got out of a meeting from work, so I hauled ass to come here. So what is up, guys? Oh man, I'm so glad that I made it. It's your boy Rudy, and on the other side of this beautiful connection, we have the amazing.
It's Onix. I don't know what the hell you're on today. I don't know if you smoked crack before that meeting or what. Usually you're not as hype as this.
It's actually like a touch of adrenaline, a touch of caffeine, and yeah.
A bunch of hype.
Hype for sure, man. I am definitely hyped for this. I'm stoked. I cannot wait.
Oh man, that's awesome. And
Yes.
for the record, guys, I'm feeling like actual garbage.
Yes, he is.
I think I caught a bug that my daughter had. So, hooray! Rudy's a hype beast, and I'm a literal trash.
You're not trash. Come on. Onyx, you're not
What's that trash
man.
Pokemon name? That's what I am today.
I don't know. Garbaggio?
Garbodor. I don't know.
Garbodor. There you go. Is that it? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Oh man, I'm just a touch hyped. That's all, guys. I'm genuinely excited. I cannot wait to see what the hell is in store. Oh man, I'm stoked. What is up, Daniel Davis? What is up, Daniel?
Hello, everyone.
The Sarmo, Hector Velez, Adrian. What is up, everybody? I hope you guys feel like $1,000,000 because I do. I feel like $1,000,000.
I'm a little jealous, not gonna lie. I feel like you're humble bragging in my face right now.
Oh man, so what are you expecting out of this, man? What are
I'm not
you
expecting anything.
You're not expecting anything.
As I've been very open, I'm not entirely sold on Cyberpunk yet. CDPR obviously has the clout. Witcher 3 was a great game, despite some glaring issues with the combat, in my opinion.
Right. I agree with you with that.
But, I don't know. Everything that I've seen looks really interesting. It looks like a lot of information to intake, a lot of kind of I don't know. I want them to sell me at least more than how I feel now. It's funny. I have the game pre-ordered. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm still I don't know. So we will see. I'm hoping to see some good, well-played gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I am right
Is
there with you.
YouTube screaming for you, or
Is YouTube screaming for me? What?
like I said, screwing up?
No. I think it's Jeff's stuff because I saw the buffering on his stuff. But you
Okay.
could see on the bottom left-hand corner he was still kind of talking and he quickly switched. I don't know if this is live or pre-recorded or what, but
I think this is live because it says live stream.
well, shit. Well,
Look at my man Jeff doing a live stream.
oh, I mean, he did say before that he's a one-man show. So
Yeah.
I mean, c'est la vie. Good for him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm genuinely stoked to see what this is going to show us, man. I wasn't there when was it last year or the year before where they actually had a Cyberpunk presentation where you could kind of see and they gave you an inside look into what the heck is actually happening and everything like that.
Holy crap, dude! You are going 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not used to this, guys. Rudy's usually the one that we have to talk to and be like, Rudy, speak up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Usually
I
I'm
think
very
that
quiet.
was last year.
I'm very
Yeah.
quiet. I'm very quiet. I'm usually the one out of all of us that is the most chill,
He
to say
is.
the least.
But I think, going to your question, though, I believe there was either late 2018 or early 2019
Right.
where they had the whole 40-minute gameplay showcase, which is great. It showed a lot of what you could do.
Right.
But it was one mission kind of interspeared with a bunch of stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what I want to see. I don't know if I want to see I don't know, I guess what you do outside of missions.
Okay.
How does it look when you're exploring the world versus just doing a mission?
Right.
IDK, man.
IDK.
Yeah.
I just want to see more. I yesterday, like with Pokemon Presents, I came in and Adrian, I will send you my energy. So I was definitely excited to see what Pokemon Presents had in store, and I definitely was expecting something else entirely different. This time around, though, I'm hoping that we'll get to see gameplay. We'll get to see how different systems interact with each other and everything like that. And I know that we saw that in the previous presentation, but a lot of the polish and there's so many things that could have changed at this point that I wouldn't be surprised if like the gameplay itself has changed drastically. Like it's probably still going to be like an FPS. There's probably still going to be much more customization, but I still think that there's going to be a lot more systems that are in place that are going to be, or added systems that have been added to what was already put in place in the original presentation. So we got 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
Yo, who the hell? Who are you?
What?
I'm listening to it, and it just sounds like, like, oh.
I'm sorry,
help.
guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'll slow down. I'll take a chill pill.
No, this is good. This is good. Keep it up, because I'm dying.
He is dying.
This happened at the most opportune moment.
He is dying, guys, like big time. This morning, because we're probably not going to stream. Well, he's probably not going to be here for the stream later today, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is that I'm going to be streaming. It's definitely not going to be Demon Souls. I'm gonna let Onyx continue that run.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man. Like I can't do it without you.
I mean, it's our character. It's Bulbasaur.
It's Bulbasaur.
Don't forget about that. It's Bulbasaur, so
Oh my
we
god.
gotta take care of her.
We do have to take care of Bulbasaur.
Race her, give her
like,
good EVs and IVs.
Oh man, but no, where's my cat? I'm pretty sure that she's gonna come on midstream. I'm pretty sure. But what I am, do you think that they're gonna do kind of like what they did over at the Xbox conference, and they're gonna like glitch out the screen on like Jeff's stream or whatever?
Oh God, I hope not. It's cheesy.
I love the cheesiness though. Dame más queso, por favor.
It's already been done. Like they do it again. It's like, oh, what the hell?
It's already like, uh-oh.
Interesting.
That's very interesting.
So I think he's streaming it off of Twitch.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking as well.
That is hilarious.
Come on, Jeff. He is streaming
Should
it
we
off of
just
Twitch.
watch it on Twitch directly? Like,
I mean, I can try. It's going to be an on-the-fly like thing. But I mean,
because I'm just like, yo, this man is streaming it on Twitch. Like, what if his connection sucks?
I mean, yeah, that could be it. I could go ahead and like do like a real quick switcheroo.
Switcheroo?
Switcheroo.
Oh God, less than a minute.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be a very quick thing.
I mean, we can see. We can see how it goes. Worst case scenario, we try to swap it out if anything.
Let me go ahead and turn this off. Guys, we are switching things on the fly. Why? Because we're TGR, baby. That's why. Because we do shit on the fly. I just have to make sure that I turn it off and turn it back on again. All right, there we go. Boom. Shakalaka. Start watching. Bam.
Okay, you got the link and everything?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm just watching an ad right now because Twitch. Oh, man. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and transition over. You guys are going to watch this with me. We're going to watch this together. Look at this beautiful ad.
Nick, it's about to
Adventure
start.
Time, Distant Land, baby. I don't know what you are, but let's go. It's on HBO Max. There we go.
I need to
Let's
hurry
go.
up. He's starting.
Night City Wire. Boom. Started, baby. Let's go.
Hello and welcome
Hello,
to this,
beautiful.
the very first episode of Night City Wire, a brand new series from us at CD Projekt RED, where we'll be talking about all things Cyberpunk 2077.
Let's
For today's
go.
episode, we'll be starting with a brand new trailer. One of our developers will be joining us to help unpack everything you're going to see. We'll have some news, an announcement about a secret collaboration. We'll be taking a look at some Braindance gameplay and welcoming back our developers just to have a chat about everything you're going to see. But there is one more thing. Media all over the world have been getting hands-on with Cyberpunk 2077.
We're not that
and
cool,
when
guys.
this episode finishes, you'll be able to
Nope,
go and check
we've been
out
trying.
exactly what they thought. So, let's get started.
Let's get
It is
started.
time to take a look at our brand new trailer, and after that, our lead quest designer Pavel Sasko will be joining us.
Let's
because
check
I've got
this
a
trailer
feeling
out,
You're
dude.
gonna have a few questions after watching this, so let's take a look.
Let's take a look, baby.
Here we go.
Rated M for mature.
Love this town. The city of endless opportunity. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on.
City like any other, just bigger.
No, mano. Not just any other city. Legends are born here.
The major leagues. We're only here because Dex is pulling the strings. Doubt that puts us in the same league as them.
We are. They just don't know it yet. But if you got the cojones and you know how to use them, you can do damn near anything.
Unless you catch a bullet.
Even then, you go out with a bang, right?
You know, you can make heaps more eddies as a motivational speaker.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
So what's the gig, Dex? You meant to come out in one piece?
Dude.
How about we go over the plan?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Jobs to grab it.
Guessing it belongs to a court.
Arasaka.
We're robbing some heavy hitters.
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker?
High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife.
Ka-ching, baby.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies, not a one.
Sounds simple enough.
He's lead, assholes!
Holy
Is it gonna be
shit.
dangerous?
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof. Get your ass moving now!
What the fuck just happened in there?
Whoa,
Stop digging
dude.
Nighty City.
Fucking major leagues. Happy now, Jackie?
Yep, that's fucking high! Time to bail!
That is fucking hype.
Oh
Let's
my God,
go.
we're so fucked.
I'm sorry, dude. That looks like a fucking good time.
Dex, what the fuck?
Can't risk it, V.
And you, who are you?
Piano, baby. What the fuck? What was that?
I don't know.
So the trailer
Dude.
contains footage from the game's prologue only, but
That was
there
like
was
a
an awful
COD
lot in
campaign
it.
trailer.
So,
Yeah,
Pavel,
let's do
why
it.
don't you try and help us unpack everything that we just saw?
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely, I can try. So, what you have
Do it,
just
baby.
seen is only the prologue of the game. So that awesome stuff is only happening
Oh, that was only a
in
prologue?
the first few quests. What
Yeah.
the trailer shows
Wow.
you is really
need to
our
listen.
stage, the Night City. You know, this gigantic city filled
Dude,
of
this looks so
6
good.
completely unique districts.
It's a work in progress.
Surrounded
Does
by
not
the
represent the
seventh
final
one
look.
that we call the
I wonder if it's running on
As a
PC.
player, you are
Definitely.
meeting
RTX
Jackie.
2080 Ti,
Jackie's
let's go,
your
baby.
friend. Now, they together are trying to reach out for something that is very precious. They're trying to reach out for this chip of immortality, this gateway. to
Adrian, I'm with
eternal
you, man.
life. Jackie introduces you to Fixer Dexter Deshawn. He's a very important person in a social ladder of Cyberpunk. He is able to provide the player with various jobs and contracts to be able to gather money, to be able to modify their bodies, push themselves to the limits, to put their hands on the chip. But as
Will
you can
the car
expect,
fly,
not
though?
everything goes to plan. And
This
but
isn't Back to the
see it,
Future.
You have to play the game.
It should be.
There are an awful lot
No.
of really cool things in this trailer, and there's a few that I would just love to talk about a little bit more for the people at home. So let's start with talking about a gang called the Mox. Now, we see a few flashes of them
Okay.
in this trailer. I personally think they're really cool and one of my favorites, but can you give us a little bit more information about them?
Oh yes, so the Mox is one of the gangs that player is going to interact with throughout the game. The Mox is the gang that has been formed in 2076 after death of Elizabeth Borden. She was called Lizzie. Now, she was an owner of a brothel and former sex worker, and she was protecting working guys and girls from harassment, from abuse, and the gang is really continuing her mission. And as a player, you are going to interact with that gang, meet multiple different NPCs, and craft your own relationship with them, and understand what they are all about.
So earlier on, you did mention a 7th district, a place called the Badlands. Now, we saw a few shots of this in the trailer, but I'd love for you to give us a bit more detail about the district outside of the city walls.
Okay, so the Badlands is this like dead, dried out space going around the whole Night City. And as a player,
Hello, Marionette.
you'll be able to
What's up, what's up?
traverse that space in your car or motorcycle. This is a space that is inhabited by the nomads. Nomads are living in different families, and they are traveling across that space in convoys made out of the cars and motorcycles. And as a player, you'll be able to traverse and access different type of open world content that has been prepared specifically for you to get that awesome feel of the Badlands as an area.
Holy
In the trailer,
crap.
we also saw like a completely metal creature. Now, he didn't look like he was from
Yeah.
the Maelstrom gang. This looked like something else. So please tell the people
This might
at
be
home,
for, like,
who is
Matthias
this giant
about
metal
boss
monster?
fights.
Okay, so that big dude, that was Adam Smasher. He has been introduced in pen and paper in Cyberpunk 2020 by our senpai Mike Pondsmith. Adam Smasher is a fully converted cyborg. He is
Wow.
he was always a loyalist of Arasaka. And time has changed, and in
You're gonna fight that guy
2077, he had
eventually.
to
You
find
have
his
to.
own space in Night City, but to find out, you'll have to play the game.
Of course.
In
of
this trailer,
course.
we do see some flashes of a Ripperdoc called Victor Vector. I think if people have watched our previous gameplays, they might remember him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd really like for you to give
hope
the
we
people
see
at home
actual
some
gameplay
more
instead of these
information
interviews.
about what Ripperdocs are and how they'll be interacting
That I
with them
agree.
when they play Cyberpunk.
So Reaper Dogs in our game, they are surgeons. They are like a specific type of a job in the social ladder of Cyberpunk. They are accustomed and specialized in replacing limbs to the metal ones. They can basically update your body, enhance your body, change
I
you into
remember
this
this. Yeah, yeah.
walking war machine. And as a player, you are going to meet different kind of Reaper Dogs in the game, craft your own relationship with them. Some of them are like important characters for a story. Through that, you will invest eddies that you're gathering to turn
Those are
your
graphics.
body into this tool that
Yeah.
allows you to survive
work
on
in
the
progress.
streets of Night City.
Pavel, thank you so much for joining us. I know you'll be back later in the episode because you're going to be helping us to analyze the Braindance gameplay. But before that, we do have some news to share.
Let's see.
Earlier in the year, we announced that if you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox One, you'll be able to play it on Xbox Series X when
Yep.
the console launches.
Yep.
And just in case
But
you missed it, it
if
will
you
be
do
the
the
same
PS4
for PlayStation players as well.
Yeah, there you go.
If you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 4, you'll also be able to play it on PlayStation
We covered this on our
5 when
weekly
the console
resume.
launches.
We did.
And that's not all. There will be a free upgrade for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
But we'll have more details on that soon.
To Night
Yeah.
City.
They said that that's not going to be available
Before
at
we
launch.
reveal our first look at
Makes
the
sense.
Braindance gameplay and welcome
They'll
back
put it
our
out when
developers for
the
a chat,
PS5 and
there is
Xbox One
just
Series
one
X version
more
comes
thing
out.
we want
Yep.
to announce. Something that we've been working on in secret for a while.
Oh,
We are very excited to announce
Oh,
our
shit.
partnership with
Now this
Studio
is hype.
Trigger and Netflix to bring you Cyberpunk Edgerunners. a
Anime,
standalone anime
baby.
set in the
Let's go.
Cyberpunk Universe, which
I'm down.
We've been working on for
Let me see this
some
shit.
time now.
Studio Trigger is
Edgerunners
hype.
is due to launch in 2022, but for some more information,
God.
let's go to the team in Tokyo.
I'm guessing this is something that's recent,
Well,
dude.
yeah, 2022, baby. Jesus. I guess we won't see any of that now.
Hi, my name is Saya Elder. I am the Japan-based producer for Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
The kill in the
What I do
background.
basically on this project is that I am a fixer, to put it in
Nico,
the
you want
words
Neon?
of
Go
the
to Japan.
Cyberpunk universe. We are a game company.
That's
We
true.
are a bunch of nerds, and wherever there are nerds, there's going to be anime fans. So it was always a dream for us to make anime. When we began this project,
Make anime.
we were certain that we didn't
They already
want
did, like, a
to
thing with Dark
make
Horse Comics, yeah?
a recreation of the game.
I
Cyberpunk
don't
Edgerunners
know.
is a standalone
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out in
story
February.
set in the same universe.
That ain't anime,
the
baby.
stage is still Night City,
It's just a
but
comic.
everything else is totally new. New characters, new
It's another
story.
medium.
I do like to think that it's going to be a great gateway for newcomers
Yeah,
to
we're not
come
gonna see the
and
anime.
check
No, not at
Cyberpunk
all. They're
game
just gonna
and
be
also
like,
the Cyberpunk
"We're doing
genre
this."
as a whole.
Damn, can we get some
Nani?
concept art at least?
Right now we're in Nakano, which is one of the biggest anime meccas of the world. I'm going to take you to Studio Trigger right now because we have the wonderful opportunity to talk to
Oh,
the Dream
cool.
Team.
Did you go to Studio
that will be
Trigger?
bringing you this anime.
hell no.
When you were in Japan?
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
トリガーの代表取締役の大塚です。
監督の今石です。
Yo, Yamaishi, he's the one that did Gurren Lagann.
No
ゲ
way.
ームのサイバーパンクのファンの方、今回初めて触れる方両方に満足していただけるようにアニメを
Dude,
作
this is
る
gonna be
つ
so
もりです
sick.
よろしくお願いします。
今回はそのサイバーパンクという僕らが10代の、一ファンにしか過ぎなかった頃に生まれたジャンル、そういうジャンルのものをまた、
It's pretty
時
cool.
代が難心をして
I can only
All,
imagine how
all
it's
these
going
like
to
look.
early announcements get deflated when we don't see
10
anything.
年ということで、
Yeah, I agree.
監督に今石、
Like you said, concept art would have been nice.
Yeah. Oh, Imaishi and Yoshinari are directing. That's cool. So it's going to have some really good ass like action scenes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, that's cool.
There's your picture.
I'm cool.
Looks like a Trigger anime.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm with it.
Now it's time to show you some gameplay of Braindance. This is a feature that you'll experience when you play Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay.
Braindance is essentially a recording of somebody else's experience. It allows you to relive their sense of sight, smell, touch, and even hearing, all thanks to a special device.
Yeah, what the fuck?
After the gameplay, I will be welcoming back Pavel Sasko.
Smell your PS5 controller, please.
By Patrick Mills, our senior quest designer and all-round lore master, who will be helping to answer your questions and give you some explanation on how you'll be interacting with Braindance when you play Cyberpunk 2077.
Robin, you want to pre-order it on PC?
So,
yeah.
Take a look.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
I guess we're not aiming for 60 FPS.
On you go.
I don't know.
Or maybe this is going to be console version.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I would imagine that they would want to show the best version of this. So I don't know why it's not PC.
Down.
Well,
Everybody, on the ground.
Most people are probably going to buy it on consoles, or they might have a console publishing thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hey, now before I blow your fucking head off.
What the fuck?
Slow,
That's
deep
the Braindance
breaths.
thing.
Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated.
So you pretty much see memories.
Nothing
Yeah.
happened. You're alive and well.
Well, it looks like this is running on Xbox.
That was.
Or at least with an Xbox
Could
controller.
be PC.
Look,
Yeah.
I feel the guy's pain.
I'm sorry.
His stress.
I forgive you.
Hope.
Thank you.
Hope wrapped up in something else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster just before. You'll be fine.
See him, Chris.
Set up.
Hello, lovely.
Hello.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
I'll sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array.
Okay.
You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours.
Oh, that's cool.
Cam control and analysis mode, so move around.
So you're playing detective mode over here.
Yeah.
Think of it as
This
your
is
own
Batman's detective mode.
So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
So I'm assuming this is like early on tutorial stuff.
Don't get creative.
I guess. My question is like, what is the purpose of this? This isn't necessarily engaging.
I'm guessing that it's part of the game.
Give it a try.
Like maybe for certain quests you'll have to like decipher something or the other.
Well, if you remember the trailer, like your boy dies.
Now try fast.
So I'm assuming that, you know, after he dies and Keanu Reeves pops up, then you have to go ahead and hunt them down. I don't know. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong in chat.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, I think many people
speculating
don't.
at this point if I'm
Yeah.
honest with you. But hacking people's memories, like Nico says, that's legit.
In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD.
The enviro.
Focus on the shit. The gun this
Couldn't say environment.
Nah, man. It's enviro, baby. Whatever she says is fine by me.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio. And remember, everything on full blast. That's why I need to
So did...
Okay, right here.
What is it?
Excellent.
It's a gun.
Come on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough.
Oh, that's cool.
This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds.
I guess this is definitely aimed towards you because I'm not. This is not interesting to me.
I know. I enjoyed Batman. You did not.
Well, Batman didn't do this.
No.
Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store.
I won't, Alex. I won't question the new waifu. What's her name?
A waifu, clearly.
Damn. Ooh, surf and turf.
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Seriously. Like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
VA is cool.
What I see you kissing the flooring. Money. Net.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw. Stuff the roller is cyber.
Robin, I'm right there with you.
Like what?
Ev's got corrosion.
Though I've always been excited for it.
Meaning you should be able
Yeah,
to
you're
Adrian.
CDPR biased.
Shut up. Full disclosure, guys, I own stock in CDPR, but
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
saying, like, you just love them. You're a shill for them.
Shut up. They make great games.
Like I'm a shill for Nintendo.
They make great games. But Adrian, you're 100% right. This feels like the detective mode from Detroit Become Human in some aspects.
Ooh, get killed, baby. Oh, he's in the shadows.
Nice, Robin. That's so cool, dude. I'm not jealous at all.
Oh, nice.
Not jealous at all.
You could have been there, man.
I could have been
You
at
were so
Gamescom
close.
last year. I was in Poznan. It was like a 7-hour drive.
Oh, no biggie.
Yeah, I would have gone by
7 hours
train.
is a long time.
I would have just taken like a long nap.
Ooh, what's that highlighted with the exclamation mark?
Yeah, Robin, you're right. This does feel like GTA of the future, or in the future.
Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right, Nico? Just go to them and be like, hey guys, I own this many shares. Show me your moves. Flex like Captain Falcon.
This is cool.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are
Interesujące.
only
Let's
good
go.
for flogging the log.
So Braindance is a pretty big part of the Cyberpunk universe. It's not
Cool,
just
cool, cool.
something used for adult films. There is an awful lot to it. And there's two sides I'd really
That's
like
right.
you guys to help me explore. First is the lore. So how this actually fits into the universe. And then there's the gameplay side. So how players will be interacting with it. So
November,
Patrick,
hey,
can
ass
you tell
butt.
us more about the lore of Braindance?
I would love to. So in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, Braindance was invented way back in the early 2000s at UC Santa Cruz. It was developed as a way of recording a person's experiences and then playing them back for someone else so that they could relive them as though it was happening to them. It was originally used for things like therapy and prisoner rehabilitation.
Rumor
but by
has it that the new release
2077, it's
date
become
is
this
Xbox's
global
launch
media industry, including things like
That'd be pretty
movies,
interesting.
mass
Yeah.
entertainment, things like that, video games, some interactive things,
I don't know if it's
and
true or
of course
not,
adult
obviously, but
fare as well.
It's all speculation.
Now, in our game, we deal a lot with black brain dances, or XBDs as we call them. And there are different types of those, but the one that you saw in the trailer just there was a flatliner. Now, that's where the person recording it actually dies during the recording. And it's popular with sort of an illicit kind.
Nico, maybe
the
it's all the
thrill,
same day.
But a mercenary can also use them for various things.
What, the
and you'll see
PS5
that
and the
in
Xbox will come out the same
And
day?
from the gameplay perspective,
That's what Nico's saying.
we have been working a lot throughout
That they
last years
CDPR delayed
trying
this
to figure
for
out
PS5.
the best way how to
That would be
use
insane.
the braindance in the game as a
Cowards.
mechanics. So what we have settled on is this
If that
braindance
happened,
editor mode.
oh god.
As a player,
Actual
you'll be
console
able
wars.
to run the
Oh, yeah.
braindance in the editor
People
mode
driving
and see
around with like bats, like,
different
fuck you,
clues
Sony
that have been
fanboys.
registered
Break
on
their
the peripheral
PS5s.
of given actor. Now, as a player, you can slide on the timeline of the recording back and forth.
I'm
trying
sorry,
to
guys.
uncover
I'm
different
not feeling
clues.
this right now.
And that clues are actually telling a story in the game.
This is
So,
detective
as
stuff.
a player, you will run different investigations that will lead you
Yeah.
to different mysteries, and you will uncover them actually using that braindance
Yeah, that's
as a
holiday this year
mechanics
for
in the
sure.
game.
So, as Pavel was saying, we use Braindance as a storytelling tool. It's not a collectible. It's not something where you're going to go in and you're going to play it and you're going to be like, I've seen this before. What we use Braindance for is to give you a keyhole into the life of the residents of Night City. And we can explore things like childhood trauma, religion, various philosophical
Dude, but I don't
ideas
care about any
in a
of
way
that.
that you might not otherwise
And you don't
experience
have
in a
to. Like,
story about
I'm
a
pretty sure that you don't
mercenary on the
have
tough
to.
streets.
So we've tried to
Watch
talk about
this.
some of the
No.
aspects that we think the community will find
spending
really
like 10
exciting.
minutes of
but,
this 25-minute stream
while
on
you're
this.
both here, I'd love to know What is it about Cyberpunk that you guys are really excited for? Patrick, why don't you start?
So one of the things that I'm most excited about in this game is the characters and the way they interact with the world. We've got this really interesting world that stretches all the way back to the Cyberpunk 2020 source material and all
cool.
of these events and all of those things. But those don't mean anything unless they connect with characters.
That's true.
Is that a
And
book?
so when we
Cyberpunk
come up with a character,
2020?
we start with their function.
No, it's a game.
What is this person?
This is all based
What
off
do
of
they
a
do
board
in the
game.
story?
Oh,
But
the
we don't
board
stop
game, that's
there.
right, that's
We
right.
go back and we figure out what was their childhood like, what was their upbringing like, what kind of obstacles did they face in this harsh reality, and did they overcome them, and how did they overcome them, or did they not overcome them, and why? And you can see all of those things in their environment, in their dialogues, in sort of how they operate in the world.
Dude, I dig
and
the UI.
we come up with that for all of
That's
our
pretty
characters.
nice.
Now you look at someone like Victor Vector, and you're going to see stories about his past in his environment,
Psychology
and
of the
in his
game.
dialogue. You know, we come up with that stuff even if we don't use it in the game because it helps inform us as to who these characters are.
And for me,
Which is
I
good
would
character
not be
writing for
myself
sure.
if I would not
It is.
say that I'm the most excited about our quest.
Nico, you
like
don't
with
get any
our Witcher
dubstep,
3
come
team,
on.
with Patrick and like
Wow,
everybody
wow,
that
wow, wow, wow,
has
wow, wow.
stayed with us since the Witcher 3 time, we really have grown so much. We have
Look at that
learned
lens
so much.
flare.
And we have used all that experience to put them into the quest that we have made. And you will not
Step aside,
find really
bitch.
a filler in this game. Like everything has a meaning. Like we put so much effort into making sure that
That's the one
everything
thing that I'm
is
really
really
excited
working,
about
is
is that
interesting, is
how
talking about
everything's going to
characters, as Patrick
blend
said,
together.
It's talking about worlds.
Right.
It's talking about emotions, like touching the player in a really, like a real way.
Oh.
Hopefully there's
and I
more
just
like Bloody
consent.
Barons.
can't wait to find out what you think.
Oh, yeah.
Pavel, I know you mentioned story and quests and writing quests,
The
and
Nita
when I was
Sandstorm,
last in
yes.
the studio, I had a look and I saw a notebook
it's
on
hot
your
as heck over
desk,
here,
and
too,
I
Sam,
would love
Chris.
for you to show everybody this
Florida's
notebook.
always hot.
Okay, well,
Huh?
Yeah, it
you're
was
up for
super
it.
hot
So,
yesterday.
Super hot today.
This is my notebook. It says salsa quest designer. The reason is because I dance salsa, and I'm
Oh.
a quest designer. So
Okay, that's cool.
So I started this notebook actually when we were really
love that.
starting Cyberpunk. At the very beginning, I wrote like a first note, and it says pretty much something along the lines of that we were starting with a prototype. And then, you know, I kept on basically noting things that we've been working on for like next years.
What
I
the
remember
hell?
once
Hey,
when our
Asbad,
concept
we're in
artist
Central
actually
Florida.
approached me,
Yeah.
and they said that they want to take a look on my notebook. I was like, what for actually? And they took some pictures and they told me, yeah, well, you know, because we are looking for a reference material for notes of a psychopathic killer. so yeah, well, you may find maybe some of my notes in the game.
Okay.
Pavel and Patrick, thank you so much for joining me. I'm pretty lucky because I have read some of the stories that you and the team have written for Braindance, and I'm pretty excited for people to discover them. But
The
before we do
Vinci Code.
finish today's episode, there is just one more thing.
Alex Omega.
Oh, shit. One more
Earlier
thing,
in this
baby.
episode, I mentioned that media
Switch
have been
port,
getting
let's go.
hands-on with everything on Cyberpunk 2077,
Maybe on the Switch Pro.
and they should be posting
I will
their
give it this. This game looks
impressions
phenomenal.
right about now. And if you missed anything from today's episode, don't worry, we'll be uploading everything to our channels very soon. And finally, on behalf of everybody at CD Projekt RED, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us for this
Alright.
very first episode of Nighty City Wire. But don't
Very
worry,
first
we'll be back
episode?
with episode 2 in just a few weeks. So,
Oh,
we'll see
Jesus.
you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming to Stadia.
Yeah.
Plays great also on Xbox Series X and PS5. What the fuck does that mean?
I have no idea. I feel
Plays
like
great.
I feel like we knew that. I feel like we knew all that stuff.
Stadia?
Yeah.
Or you mean like everything they showed?
No, like
Don't
Stadia.
worry, we'll be
Oh my god.
Possibly. Yeah.
I don't know. So I know you're not 100% sold on it, even after
No,
this.
that didn't do.
No,
that
no,
didn't
no.
do much. Like it's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, the
Right, right.
brain dead feature is cool. Braindance.
Braindance.
But like, okay, cool. So you have an option to see what I'm assuming is either side quests or NPCs that aren't major NPCs and their stories.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a crowd of people that would enjoy that.
Yeah.
I just personally don't care.
Mm-hmm. So
You know, especially now that I barely have time to devote 100 hours into caring about some NPC, you know, in the corner and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I I don't know. It looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks interesting, and it might even be maybe possibly groundbreaking, but it may not because it looks a little derivative. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but with a really, really fresh coat of paint because that's what's setting it apart. That setting is fucking phenomenal.
So here's the way that I take it. The way that I see it is that this is essentially a way to not to cover, but to replace the lore. Whenever like right now we're playing The Last of Us 2, there's notes everywhere, and sometimes those notes have like codes to like go into like vaults
The safes and stuff.
or safes or locations for different things. Sometimes it's just them being like, "Oh my God, baby, please meet me over here," blah blah blah, because of the outbreak. This is replacing that. That
is a lot. Like I read that note in a minute.
Right.
Am I gonna spend 5 to 10 minutes looking at a background of an NPC?
Well, like that's the thing. Like I feel like, and this is again speculation, 100% speculation.
Right.
With everything that happens with V and trying to go ahead and get back at whoever the hell killed your boy and screwed you over and whatnot. This is them kind of getting that detective mode in. I don't think that it's also going to be just lore on the side. Like, I think that it's also going to play an integral part in a portion of the story. It's kind of like,
For sure.
if you want to, you can go ahead and watch it. That's great, so on and so forth. Or if you want to go ahead and go off the beaten path, that is there for you to go ahead and go to. Is it integral to the story? No. Aside from like the ones that are integral to the story, it's a side mission, side project, side whatever. I don't think that it's just going to be like, well, he got shot while he was eating ice cream. Like, I don't think that it's going to be that. I think that it's.
They said like they were going to go into the religion of people, childhood traumas. Like, it's cool to have all that backstory there, but what is the payoff? Like, I'm going to put my time, that I could be doing some other sort of activity in the game.
Right.
For what? What's the payoff? I think of Yakuza and the crazy amount of mini games that it has, but every one of those has a payoff. You either get skill ups for your character, or you get a whole actual story following a specific side quest. Like, there's just always something to gain from actually partaking in those activities. Obviously, it's very early to tell.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what I wanted to know, right? Like, what am I gonna get from this? When I'm playing the game.
Well, it's kind of like I remember playing Witcher 3, and there was a quest where this guy's wife, or no, there was a girlfriend that like loved this guy, and he like rejected her, so he died, and then she became like a ghost or something like that like haunted him, and there was like a diary that was there. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that? That has
that was a memorable side quest.
That was a memorable side quest. There was no payoff aside from like some extra loot, but you remember it.
But that's the thing, though. That's good writing.
And it was a you don't think that they're going to have good writing here?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Okay.
That's kind of like besides the point of what I'm even trying to make.
What you're trying to make is
that
it's not going to help with gameplay.
Exactly. What they showed there, like Israel Terra saying immersion, bruh, which is cool. It might be a little bit more immersive into the world, but again, will the immersion actually pay off? Like, you can be immersed by just playing the game. The game already has a hell of an atmosphere. Like you said, even the HUD looks incredible.
I agree.
All of that works for immersion. So if you're going to take me out of this world that I'm loving to explore just so I can get whatever. Again, I'm nitpicking at this point. I'm looking at one specific part that they focused on, though. That's the thing. That was a 25-minute presentation
that they focused on.
10 minutes
one aspect.
out of that was on that Braindance thing.
Yes.
And for me, it took me apart. I'm like, I just didn't care for it, if I'm honest.
I'll be honest with you. I think that this is kind of like the tip top of like the iceberg. They're showing. I don't know why they decided to show this first.
This is episode 1. They're gonna do multiple episodes up until release. It seems. So.
I'm guessing that they're gonna go ahead and build up on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely hoping that they're gonna go ahead and kind of like emphasize how that even comes into play. But like I said, it's probably just detective mode. It's probably them trying to go ahead and figure things out. Who knows how deep it goes in regards to like side projects and things like that.
Especially like the NPCs, like, But I guess, like you said, only time will tell.
Okay, so Israel Otero. So remember that this is based on a tabletop. There are quests in D&D that have no payoff in terms of loot, but are amazing for development. And I feel like that's like another like. I feel like the side quests, and again, I'm comparing it to The Witcher 3 just because that was the last major title that they released. I feel like this is going to do really well in world building and like expanding. Like, and again, this is something that you don't have to do unless it's tied to like the main story. It's kind of like what was it? You remember where he would like catch like a scent and like follow it through and kind of
Witcher?
like
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I feel
You
like
have to do that like 70% of the time.
it's
most of the quests either were that or talking to people. You know what I mean? Like they all had like their format, if you will.
Yeah. CM Chris, I'm in the same boat. I feel like I need to watch the Xbox briefing again from last year and kind of like compare and contrast because I was not there for that. That was Onix, Sean, and Matt. So that was, you know.
Were you in Poland? I forget.
No, that was during E3. I had a client meeting and I couldn't make
E3?
it. Yeah, that was during
that 40-minute presentation?
I'm pretty sure that was during E3.
Or maybe it was after E3. Like you mean like the E3 time?
Yeah,
it wasn't at a conference.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure
it definitely wasn't at a conference.
No.
No way Cyberpunk takes 40 minutes from a conference.
Touche. Nico,
that would be nice, Nico.
It would
Witcher
be.
3 was great. And I like the pacing a lot of the game.
Yeah, I only dropped, like 150, 160 hours into it.
Yeah,
or something
you
like
played
that.
it way too much.
I literally did every single side quest that was there because I loved it. It was so well done.
Yeah, the writing in the side quest was really, really
so
good.
That's why I hope that there's like another Bloody Baron in this, or at least more than one.
Man, Bloody Baron was good
because it was just so freaking well done, man. So well done.
Hopefully, I'm hopeful for the game. I haven't been sold yet. So
You're
we'll
right,
see.
Liam. There was not enough Keanu. 100%.
Oh yeah, we had 5 seconds of the dude.
And he was like, "What the fuck?"
Keanu in a nutshell, guys.
Seriously, man. But no, I'm excited. I'm glad I'm getting this for $50. Like, it's awesome.
Oh, me too. That's right. It's $49.
Yeah.
If you pre-order it right now on Amazon, it's still $49.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
I just checked today, actually.
Nice.
Dude, I pre-ordered this game a year ago, June 2019. Like, I want to play the game.
Yeah.
I just hope that it pays off.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood now where I want a shorter, condensed experience like Spider-Man of 2018.
Yeah, which was an amazing game, amazing title.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Amazing.
That pacing, so
the pacing was
we'll
definitely well done. Definitely well done. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. And if you feel like Onix, where you're kind of like, that's totally okay. It's like this game will not be for everyone.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yes, definitely. Let us know in the comments below how you feel. Nico says that he thinks Cyberpunk is supposed to be like 50, 60 hours. Did they say that already, Nico?
Like for the main story or including side quests?
Yeah. Because I'm definitely, I think that 50, 60 hours for like the main campaign is totally, that's
normal.
That's normal. Like, I don't know.
That's what games are going for nowadays anyway, so.
That is true, unless you're P5.
Even then, though, 50, 60 hours is a commitment. In November, right around the launch of a new console, with new console launch titles, it's going to be a bid for time.
Well, I mean, the cool thing is that because of BC, like, we won't have to worry about, like, I have to play on this console and that console and blah, blah, blah. Francisco, you really didn't miss, like, too much. They just talked about Braindance and, like, long story short, it's a detective mode of, like, looking over at, like, memories and stuff like that. So nothing too crazy.
Yeah, besides that, what did we see?
Huh? In regards
besides the Braindance,
we didn't see we didn't see anything else. They just went ahead and they stated that this is going to be a way for them to go ahead and dive deeper into into the characters, their religions, their history, and everything like that. So, to me, more than anything else, I feel like it's a world building, character building tool that they're using, that they're creating. I don't know. Like I want to see more.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Witcher 3, and this will be like the last thing I'd say.
Thank you, Adrian.
What'd he say?
He's like, Francisco, you missed Rudy being so energetic earlier. It was wild.
Oh, yeah. But to finish my point on this, like, The Witcher 3 obviously didn't need and I'm going to say it now because that's what it looks like to me, a gimmick. with the Braindance thing to give good storytelling. It was
They built.
natural. It flowed within the world.
Mhm.
So in this game, the Braindance stuff looks like, I mean, if it's implemented well,
Yeah.
then I'll take it, you know.
Yeah.
But to me, right as of now, it looks like it's just gonna take you out of it to watch something from a different point of view, maybe get some more info. I don't know. I've never really been a fan of that stuff anyway. So.
Yeah. I'm definitely wondering like I want more. I want more information. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I just want more info. Like I feel like this was like a nugget of information to just satisfy the people that are interested in the game, and I also feel like all this stuff was already like figured out before they pushed back the date. Because now they're just like, well, fuck, we pushed it back, you know, a couple months. Now we need to go ahead and figure out how to provide content that relates to this for this exact thing. So I don't know. We'll see. It is very cool looking, Lucky the Dragon.
Yeah, it is. The anime though, hype.
Dude, that's gonna be sick.
Trigger.
2022 is that what they said?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a long
It's far
time
away.
That's far, super far.
But I'll watch it. It'll be on Netflix, so.
Yeah, I mean, we'll watch it for sure. I'm definitely worried about the delivery in some sense because this is their first FPS as far as I know. Though it did seem like there were some third like
the driving was third person.
Yeah, well, there was also like another part, but I don't know if that was like one of those like Braindance simulations where like you could see the character. Like I don't know. I'm definitely curious.
I think it was Braindance.
Yeah.
I think the entirety of the game is first person.
Yeah.
Minus the driving.
Minus the driving. Cool. Well, yeah, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If anybody's new, check us out. We do more than just reactions. The comment, and the subscribing.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Join us on Discord so we can talk more.
Yes, Discord.
And all that other stuff. Yeah, Nico, thank you. Join the Discord.
That's our boy.
Yeah. Oh, man. Much love,
All right, guys.
Chris.
Well,
I hope that you don't melt over across the
stay
pond,
cool.
man.
Oh,
Stay
cool.
cool and whatnot. And we'll see you guys on the flip side, man.
All right, guys.
Until next
Later.
time, deuces.
Ka-chow.
Ciao.